Hey you guys, my name's Torrin Kasani, and I'm here with Vinny Gravallese. I said that right, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, cool. We're at what's known to be one of the best barbershops here in Reno, Nevada, and I wanted to ask Vinny a few questions and see what's hot, see what's going on with Derby Supply Co. So Vinny, if you want to take it away, what would you say the top 3 haircuts in Reno are right now?
I'd say probably the top 3 haircuts range from, I'd say the first most popular is probably the side part, which is very similar to the haircut that I have now. It's a short fade on the sides, are usually layered, and then parted definitely to the left or to the right, and then pomped over to the side or worn as a business contour. I'd say the second is probably more of like a rugby haircut, which is actually very similar to the haircut that he has right there, where it's short, texturized. And I'd say the last, and it's a close third to the first and the second one, would be the disconnected pompadour, which is more of your undercut, which is a huge pomp on top, disconnected on the sides.
Alright, well it seems like you've been doing it a long time. You use some vocabulary there that I haven't heard of, but I guess it must be specific to the barbershop. How long have you been a barber?
I've been a barber about 9 years now.
9 years? Cool.
Yeah.
And how long has Derby been going? I know it's a relatively new company, but it's busy every time I come in here.
So I came up with Derby about 6 years ago. 7 years ago is when I concepted it out. We opened 2 years ago, and it's been busy ever since. It's been one hell of a ride.
Awesome. I know one thing I like about Derby is you get the option to have a cocktail while you're in here getting your hair cut, so that's always convenient. So the place outside, it's really an old style barbershop. The chairs, the decorations, everything. What was your inspiration for building it like that?
You know, I'm really inspired by the 1930s, 1940s kind of old-fashioned look. My dad is very into Frank Sinatra. My dad is one of my main inspirations. I mean, he's kind of that old Italian mobster type, and he always used to talk about his old bookie man cave that he had back in Boston. And so, when he would describe it to me, I would just kind of look back and think to myself, that'd be one hell of a barber shop to kind of go that old Frank Sinatra, like gangster, high-end, suit and tie kind of feel.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, let both your dad and the old style barbershop live on through you. So what's the funniest haircut you've ever had to give?
Usually they're for Burning Man. Usually it has some form of I've done everything from like a bowl cut with designs to like crazy mohawks with like all kinds of design work in the sides. I'd say probably the funniest was probably the bowl cut, just because of how ridiculous and 90s it is with like a middle part, and it was for Burning Man.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some crazy ones for that. Cool. Well, that's everything I have right now. Derby Supply Co. Great haircuts, but book a few weeks in advance because they book up quick. Vinny Gravallese, and thanks for checking in.